You talked about organic produce. Now, you guys might be hard on me in some ways, but in the real world, you can't be perfect because we have a lot of poverty right now. So in the real world, people can't always buy organic. Where I'm at, you can't even get organic. The health food stores here, which are few, most of their organics are horrible and not worth the money. You got to do the best you can. Wash everything over the veggie wash or hydrogen peroxide and lemons, but don't use soaps or bleaches, please. But really wash your fruits and vegetables really well. If you can't get organic, don't let that stop you, especially if you don't have much money. It says, if one can't eat completely organic, would you still encourage an exclusively diet of fruit anyway? You know what? Absolutely. I'm sorry, but this isn't a perfect world in that way. Man just has not thought enough about his food sources. So if you live by health food stores that like Whole Foods or something, and you've got good organic foods, okay. If not, you can order them like from Diamond Organics in California. If not, these are expensive things. If you don't, you're tight with your money. You know, I've seen organic grapes in Walmart. So, you know, you just look around, you get what you can, wash everything with a veggie wash or hydrogen peroxide and lemons and stuff. Really clean the pesticides off, and it's the best you can do. If you get some pesticide residue in the body, a little bit, and you're eating all this good nutrition, so what? I mean, because that's not that's the least problem when you're dealing with cancer and tumors. A little bit of pesticide in the body with all these antioxidants and all the flavonoids and everything. But if you know, you can be as pure as you can, but don't let that stop you. We've had thousands of people that have overcome their problems through these health programs, whatever, from cancers to everything. Well, what the medical doctors like to call these things, but have gotten their health restored through grocery store produce. So don't let that stop you. Of course, if you can get the best, get the best. For those of us who can barely afford an organic anything. All right, so let's stop right there. And don't get mad at me, guys, but you know, we live in a world where you can't always get organic, and in some places, and particularly around here, organic is very expensive and moldy. Don't buy organic, but try to buy people that locally grow. Try to go to the local farmers. Try to find organic farmers. Try to pick fruit ripe from trees, berries and things. Do your very best. Outside of that, start getting used to what is ripe in your grocery stores and what's not. I would say unless you can get a pineapple off a plant, you know, you're into a very acid fruit. You remember, a lot of fruits you guys are used to eating taste totally different ripe off of a plant or tree. And that's the thing. When you get these fruits and berries that are ripe, oh my God, they're so good. So you do your best. I say use veggie wash on everything, no matter what. If you can't afford veggie wash, get some hydrogen peroxide and lemon juice and maybe a pinch of salt. And wash everything, you know. Pesticides are oil soluble, so you can't wash them with water. Water doesn't affect oils. How big of a difference in detox and regeneration does organic versus non-organic produce make? Well, organic is obvious. Much more powerful. Hydroponics more powerful still. Oceanponics still more powerful than hydroponics. And oceanponics is the way we need to go on this planet until we refurbish our soils. And then we can get back and have some decent food again. But I don't know how far we are away from farmers waking up and people thinking, wow, our food source isn't too good. Privacy organic food. You don't have to buy organic always. I mean, I think people have to get out of that kind of mindset. Sure, it's better. But if you can buy it and you can afford it, there's no question. I think buying the organics and the hydroponics, and of course, better yet, the oceanponics, is vital in helping us to, you know, to show the farmers what we want. Supply and demand, no question. At the same time, you got an affordability issue here, and that's part of the sad, you know, issue with this, is how much more organic foods can cost. And I find that's really not always reasonable. And this is from Hilda Larson. Thank you, sweetheart. And she sent this after because we had talked about, or she was doing organic only, and we were talking about it, and I was telling her, I said, around here, we just don't focus on organic or non-organic, because the organic around this area is just horrible. So I don't even focus on it. And she, being over here from Norway, she got a bunch of grapes, obviously, that weren't organic, and look what happened. Her kidneys opened right up. She started filtering big time. Look at that filtration from non-organic grapes. So don't think that non-organic means that it's inferior, because she got herself filtering from non-organic grapes. I think the big issue is definitely getting the pesticides off of anything like that with a veggie wash like Fit from Fridays, or we sell some. You always want to wash, even you want to wash your your organics. I mean, they're dirty. And keep cleaning your body. The high level of flavonoids, the astringents, all the goodies in the fruits, the green drinks, these all neutralize pesticides anyway. And I've always said the power of the fruit and berry over a few little pesticides versus a diet of meats and things like that. I mean, look at all the crap that's in that. So, I mean, you can find fault with every little thing.